Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nisha Shafinas binti Bahanuddin.
My name is Nur Arwina Ashika binti Yusof.
Um, I am Nasrin Sahira binti Ahmad Saleh. My student ID is 2022 900 and 899.
And my name is Maizatul Nur Ashikin binti Safi'i, and my matrix number is 2022981357.
For the introduction, PTPTN is an acronym for Perbadanan Tabung Pendidikan Tinggi Nasional, which is the National Higher Education Fund Corporation. It's a large company that provides loan for tertiary education, specifically for Malaysian students. The financial ability of a student can be modeling using fuzzy set theory to assess whether they are eligible for PTPTN's study loan. In a fuzzy inference system were used to forecast the PTPTN eligibility based on their education level and their household income.
Step 1 is input. We have two inputs and one output. First input is education level, which is foundation, diploma, and degree, and the range for the education level is 0 to 100. Second input is household income. We have B40, M40, and T20. The range for the household income is 0 until 16. And for the output is eligible for PTPTN. We have high, moderate, and low. The range for the output is 3.4 until 50.
Next, step 2 is the membership function. We are using the triangular membership function to construct the membership function for the input and output of the linguistic variable. For this first page of step 2, it shows the membership function for education level, and the graph is given as follows. For the second page for step 2 is for the membership function of household income, and followed by the PTPTN eligibility.
Okay, for the step 3, we will set up fuzzy rule base. There are 9 fuzzy if-then rule. Before we start the fuzzy if-then rule, EL stands for education level, HI stands for household income, and PE stands for PTPTN eligibility. Okay, first rule if EL is foundation and HI is B40, then PE is high. Number 2, if EL is foundation and HI is M40, then PE is moderate. Number 3, if EL is foundation and HI is T20, then PE is low. If EL is diploma and HI is B40, then PE is high. Next, if EL is diploma and HI is M40, then PE is moderate. Next is if EL is diploma and HI is T20, then PE is low. Number 7, if EL is degree and HI is B40, then PE is high. Number 8, if EL is degree and HI is M40, then PE is moderate. And lastly, if EL is degree and HI is T20, PE is low.
Okay, now I will explain about the step 4. The step 4 is conversion of crisp dataset to a fuzzy dataset. First, a fuzzification is a function that takes a crisp value and return a fuzzy value that represent the degree to which the crisp value belongs to a particular fuzzy set. For example, the membership function for an education diploma and the household income is M40 in a fuzzy set. Okay, let's say we let the education level x equal to 60 in a fuzzy set diploma and the membership value is 0.5. And then we let the household income x equal to 9 in a fuzzy set M40 and we get the membership value is equal to 1.65. And this satisfies the rule if education level diploma and household income is M40, then PTPTN eligibility is moderate.
For step 5, evaluate the fuzzy rule base. Let X denote as education level and Y the household income. Then the Z is PTPTN eligibility. Assume X is 65 and Y is 8. The combination of fuzzy point with the rules in the fuzzy rules base is shown in the figure. It shows the input of education level and household income at the moderate based on if-then rules based on number 5. As a result, PTPTN eligibility shown on the graph with the shade of the green color.
Alright, now we move to step 6, which is conversion of fuzzy output to crisp output. From this step, we have to get the membership function of the moderate, which is z minus 5.1 over 16.2 from the range 5.1 until 13.2. And for the 0, from the range 15.2 until 29.4. And for the membership function 15 minus z over 21.6, we get the range from 29.4 until 37.5. And from this membership function, we have to integrate the membership function. After we substitute all the value, we get the answer is 31.85. And 31.85 is in the range of the moderate in the output PTPT and eligibility, and this is satisfies the rule if education level is diploma and household income is M40, then PTPT and eligibility is moderate.
Next, the calculation maximum membership function. This method is also known as the height method. Based on figure 5 to 7, we can conclude that this method cannot be applied since the given membership function is more than one highest point. Another one is the calculation of min max membership principle, and the value obtained is also 21.3. Next, the last part of the result and discussion is the inference process. Based on the table below, it shows the inference process by using 5 different premises. The result will display the PTPTN eligibility with respect to the education level and household income. For the next page, it shows the PTPTN eligibility graph for each of the premises.
Okay, for the discussion and conclusion, the fuzzy inference system is a very effective tool for simulating complicated system using ambiguous inputs. It is a mathematical framework that lets us precisely express and handle fuzzy ideas. Control system decision making, pattern recognition, and data analysis are just a few of the applications that make use of the fuzzy inference system. One of the main advantages of the fuzzy inference system is its ability to deal with imprecise and partial input, which is common in real-world scenarios. Fuzzy inference system captures the ambiguity and vagueness present in many real-world situations by employing fuzzy logic. Overall, the fuzzy inference system is a valuable tool for dealing with complicated issues when standard approach are in fact ineffective.